What's up, you guys? It is Plant Lady May here, and we are back with Rooted Diaries. Let's jump right into the video. Okay, guys. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about my top plants for 2024. So majority of these plants I've had for about a year. Majority of them I've had about a year. Some I actually just got this year, but they're in my, oh, that lighting hit. They're in my, like, my category up top. Like, I don't, lighting's fluctuating. We need it to lock. Okay. So these are my, Lord mercy. So these are my top, like, my top plants. Go to 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 7. It's really honestly all of them, but these are my top. My first runner up is the Monstera Adis. Look at her. Like, why would you not want this beautiful variegated piece in your house? Well, not like variegated, but if you can tell, like, these are basically like, they're related to a Monstera. Like a Monstera, it's just a Monstera Adis. She's so pretty. And if you want to get your nails done, get them done by my girl Sassy and Boutique, okay? Boo! It just matches. Like, it's just so pretty. I love her. I have not had her for a year. I've had her for a couple of months. Maybe like 3 months, I want to say. I've had her for 3 months. And she was probably like right here before. And now she's like, they grow really, really good on moss poles. So I'm actually going to put her on a moss pole this year, before this year ends, because their leaves get brighter. I mean, not brighter, but they get bigger. Like, just look at her. Like, just look at her. Bright indirect light. You cannot put her somewhere where it's like bright light. The leaves will burn off. That's what I will say. Very easy to take care of, honestly. I have not had any kind of like problems, no mites, no creatures crawling in the soil or anything like that. And I actually repotted her maybe about a month or so ago. And you can tell that she's like trying to trail just based off of how she's grown on this pole. And before you guys know it, I'm gonna have to re-switch her out because I don't know where she, like, where are you going? Where are you going? Y'all see Bella in the back? I don't know what she's doing. But definitely one of the top runner up is the money tree. Now, Dinero been going through a lot, okay? He's been going through a lot. So he looks a little, you know, hey, bear with him though. This was actually a birthday present. So I've had him since April. We do have some new leaves. Money trees are known to bring good luck, prosperity, money, success, wealth. They are natural purifiers in a way, and so is the Monstera Adis of sorts. It's not like, oh yeah, air purification, but it is a very nice, it's just really cute. And I just really like, it's just something about it. Like, you know, like, look at it. Like how could you don't want this in your house either? This is probably one of my like favorites, low key one of my favorites. So this is an Arrowhead, you guys. So I got him, I call him Arrow. So I got him, don't mind the yellow leaf. We're probably gonna just let that die off. But I've had him about 2 months. I didn't even know that I was gonna get him until like she was like, hey, I got an extra plant if you want it. I'm like, okay. Like, why would I say no to a free plant? But I've, like, y'all, like, the growth on him is fantastic. Like, these, like, I would have never known what an Arrowhead was until, like, just look at him. When I got him, he was limping to the side, had no structure whatsoever, and he just, the potential he has. So Arrowheads do like to trail. Well, mine does. Like, majority of all my plants that I do have, I let them trail. So I put, like, this is like an old bamboo stick, and I just tie it, and it just kind of does its own thing. Like, just look at it. I don't know if you guys can really tell, like, the leaf. Like, just look at that. Go get you. He's beautiful. Like, you don't want this in your house either. Now, as far as arrowheads goes, arrowheads are definitely natural purifiers. Very easy to maintain, I would say, in my personal opinion. I haven't had any difficulties with him. I repotted him the day I got him. And once I realized that he was vining in a sense, I just kind of just put a stick in there and just like all this growth. It's just marvelous. Like, definitely a top one for this year, I would say. Definitely. So my next one is, this is a philodendron, a white princess philodendron. And it's a white princess philodendron because it has pigments. So it's variegated with pigments of white. So it's a pink philodendron, and then you have white ones. I'm sure they have other versions of it. But honestly, I got her just because she looks beautiful. Like, I really didn't have a reason for wanting this as much as just the reason itself that, just look at it. Like, you can't tell me you don't want this in your house. And I wouldn't believe you. You don't want this in your house? Come on. Now, I actually, I'm learning her, to be honest. This is actually a new leaf we have. You can tell a fully mature one and then one that just started like sprouted. I haven't repotted her yet, but I think that is something I'm gonna do just based off how the soil looks, just to see, like, she doesn't seem as happy, and I really don't like that for her. But she's been doing great for the most part. She was definitely a decoration. She was one that I wanted just because of how good she looked. Like, everybody, you want to say hello? Say hello, babe. This is Kane, you guys. Kane is about, how big are you? Like 3.5? He's about like 3.5, maybe 4 feet. I've had Kane for a whole year. Well, this month is his birthday. So when his birthday rolls around, I think like October, his birthday in 2 days. Oh my God, your birthday in 2 days, big dog. Yes, Kane is a corn plant. I have had no complaints with him. He's been in the same pot. This is a big old, like, how big is this? It's 11 inches. Like 11 gallons? Not 11 gallons. Like, it's 11 inches. About 11 inches. Self-watering. I have not repotted him for a whole year. I kept him outside when it was warmer, but since it's getting colder, you have to bring him in. Like, let me push him back so y'all can really tell. Like, Kane is big. He's probably one of the biggest plants I have besides my Birds of Paradise, and we're gonna get into her next. She was also a birthday present. She was a birthday present too. But yeah, you guys, definitely easy maintenance, 100%. Like, I put him outside when I knew the soil was dry. Obviously, you can tell when soil is dry. That should be like common sense. But no, you thought you were gonna make corn? No, but in good conditions, they can grow up to 6 feet. Like, pulling them in for you guys. I gotta be careful. So oh snap! Everyone say hello to Big Pearl. I've had Big Pearl for over a year. She was not this thick. Hands on the thick now. Hands on the thick. No. She was not this thick. She actually goes up. Show y'all real quick. She's vining up. She's a green pothos, or also known as a devil's ivy. This is my number one. Like, regardless, this is definitely my number one. Very easy plant to grow. I've had no issues with her. You can tell, like, we have some more vines coming. A little bit of yellow just because of, like, over watering, but that's literally nothing we're gonna stress about because she's just growing so healthily, like, so healthy. I did think about repotting her, and I am eventually, but I'm gonna keep her in here for now just because, like, that soil is not cheap. So in the pot that I'm gonna put her in, I won't have to change her for like another year or two. Green pothos actually like to be compact, so that's something I would definitely recommend. Like, if you want like she's been here for a whole year. I don't really fertilize her. Like I said, I do eggshells. Put them in the oven. If you're gonna do eggshells, put them in the oven for 5 minutes on 250 degrees. Crush them up. You can make it into a powdered substance, or you can just break them up and just sprinkle them around. That's normally what I do, but this is my baby right here. This is Big P. This is Big Pearl. Like, I mean, like, I can't make it up with you guys. Like, you see her? Now, this vine right here that's crawling up the stick is over 6 feet, you guys. Like, green pothos get really big. Like, really big, really full. I'm just not ready to, like, repot her yet. And she's, like I said, she's doing so good in here. Like, dang, I don't even want to repot you yet, girl. I just, she's so pretty. Like, let's just take a moment just to, like, all right, Paradise, come on. Let me get you up here. This is my Birds of Paradise. She was a birthday present. I've had her since my birthday, so it would have been, it's not a year. Only April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So I've had her for 7 months. And we actually, ouch. We have a new leaf right here, as y'all can tell. Birds of Paradise is really a hit or miss. Now, she's really a top just because, like, the aesthetic of her leaves and stuff. Now, y'all don't mind this one, okay? We're not going to talk about that one. But we also have a new leaf right here. But as far as, like, her as a whole, I think it's actually a really good plant to have. Like, just the leaves, like, it's just a beautiful plant. Like, this is more so an aesthetically pleasing looking plant to me, which is why I kind of got it. You got to be careful with these leaves, though, because these things will smack you, like. And then she has splits. Now, when a Birds of Paradise is adapting to a new environment, they definitely, they split. And I guess that's their way of, like, adapting. So, Birds of Paradise normally like to be outside, bright light areas, but because it's getting colder now, you have to bring her in. Majority of any plants you got outside, unless they're, like, winter tolerant, you're going to have to bring them in regardless. But I just love her. She's, like, one of the other big plants I have besides, like, 3 more. 2 I'm not going to show on camera, but 3 that I'm not going to show on camera. But the one, like, she's up there with Kane, pretty much. Like, they're, like, Kane is the biggest, but, like, and she's leaning to the side, but she's still pretty. Like, I definitely recommend a Birds of Paradise. One of my top ones for this year as well. You guys, so this is not like a typical plant. So basically, more of the story is this is a Chinese evergreen and a Bella palm growing in the same pot. This was more so an experiment that I was trying to do because I wanted to see if, like, I could get 2 different plants to grow under the same conditions. Mind you, I did no research, okay? I did no research when I made this. When I put these 2 together, I literally just took 2 pieces. I took 2 pieces and then I just put them in a pot. And I don't know, it just kind of like, it's just growing, you guys. So I haven't really did much with her. As far as, like, I put her, she's really on top of my refrigerator. I keep her on top of my refrigerator. I'm trying to see if I can find some new growth in here. Like, she's just healthy all the way around. There's no yellowing, no yellow leaves. This is a new leaf. So this is a Chinese evergreen right here. Based off the leaf. And then the Bella palm is right there. This is definitely one of my top ones just because, like, this is a plant that I put together. Like, there's no Bella Green. That's what me and my grandma came up. Shout out to my grandma because we came up with the name Bella Green. Because Chinese evergreen, Bella palm, Bella Green! So this is a Bella Green, you guys. So honestly, that was my last plant, but I just wanted to show you guys one more. And before you laugh, we're going to trust the process. So, boom. Embarrassing. Okay, you guys. So, this is a string of hearts. I paid $15 for this baldness. I'm not going to lie to you. I spent $15. But we're going to trust the process because, honestly, she's growing more than what I expected. It's just more so of figuring out how to get her to grow fuller up here. So if you guys have a string of hearts, or if you've seen one of these before and you know how I need to get this to get fuller, please just let me know. Because she's just looking like she's bald at the top, but her inches is like killing it though. Like the inches is killing it. And let me show you like a good example, because it really is a heart. Like, how do you make it a focus? You see it? The heart right there? The heart. I just think, honestly, it's really pretty. Like, if you see fuller ones, then, like, you'd understand why I got it. But I did kind of got this, like, I did not hesitate when I bought this. Just to find a fuller one later that day, worth the same price. But you got to trust the process. Like, she's bald right now, but them inches, though. Like, baby, what? Baby, what? You ain't telling her nothing. The hair's not on top. It's at the bottom. And we actually have some new growth going on. Really, really pretty, guys. Really, really pretty. And then when they get the right light conditions, that's when the pink comes out. So majority of her is actually green. Maybe I can just wrap a piece around to make her look fuller, even though she's not full. Ah! Hold up. I just like showing y'all. Some people say the best idea is to wrap the other piece around and kind of just let it, like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I've been doing with her. Is just letting her wrap around like that. Some people pin it, but I realized with me pinning it, sometimes the pieces die off, and that's not something I want. I don't want it to look shriveled up. It's already bad enough she's low-key bald, but we don't want it to shrivel up, you know? But yeah. So that, you guys, concludes my top plants for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys took some notes too. Now I'm trying to add some greenery to your scenery too. So I hope you were paying attention. I really hope you were taking some notes, because if you're not, then your house is gonna be looking bland. I'm just saying. But thank you guys for watching. Seriously though, I love you guys. Have a very blessed rest of your day and enjoy. Bye.